What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeff. We back in my room. I seriously need to get some oil for my chair. This chair is old. But anyways, today I'm going to talk a little bit about my lower body day. I have two lower body days. I have one which the main focus is squats, and the number two is the main focus is deadlifts. Today is deadlifts. I was able to record a little bit of the other exercises. I'm going to pretty much briefly explain why I do the exercises that I'm doing. Hopefully I could give you guys tips and help you guys understand a little more about the exercises. All right, so check this out. This first exercise that you guys see me doing is called I's, Y's, and T's on a Bosu ball. I pretty much do this exercise before anything. Like, I'll do a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes on a cardio machine, and then I'll go do some mobility work. And as soon as I'm done the mobility work, I'll do this exercise where I get light weights and pretty much focus on making the letter I, the letter Y, and the letter T with my arms. And what this does is it helps warm up my shoulders really good. I'm not trying so much to I'm not trying to get a pump. This exercise helps with strengthening and stabilizing your shoulders. Really good for your rotator cuffs. It's giving love to the posterior muscles. We don't work out our back muscles as much as we work out our front muscles. But anyways, I's, Y's, and T's are an excellent exercise to do at the beginning or the ending of your workout. I really only do 2 sets of like 15 reps for each letter, I, Y, and T. Sometimes I can't get to 15 reps when I'm doing the letter T. They're small muscles, so if you do it correctly, you're going to feel it a lot. So yeah, you guys should give this a try, and it's really good for strengthening your shoulders. All right, so check this out. I don't know if you guys know this, but in the last video I put out, I think it was the last workout of 2019, which was me deadlifting, of course. That last video, I was upset because the bar that I was using, the barbell, it wasn't the one that I like to use. The one that I wanted to use was somebody else was using. So today, luckily, the bar that I like to use was ready for me to take it, so I grabbed it. What I do is I just warm up with the barbell itself, which is like 45 pounds. Just get the feel of it. Then I put on 45 pounds. I do the same thing. I try to engage the muscles that are supposed to be working in this exercise. What you're not supposed to do is you're not supposed to go to failure. These are all my warm-ups. Today's goal was to hit 405 pounds for 4 sets of 4 reps, which equals a total of 16 reps. That's a new PR for me. The last video I did 4 sets with 3 reps. That equals a total of 12 reps, which was also a PR. I want to go in with the mindset that I'm gonna hit 4 sets of 4 reps. We did it. So I warm up all the way to 405. The higher I go in weight, the fewer reps I do, the less I get closer to fatigue, if that makes sense. So here I'm picking up 315. Here I'm picking up 385, I believe. This is the first set. This is why I started doing a 405. I was just getting ready. I think I was waiting for the beat to drop. The song that I usually listen to while I do these big lifts is from the DJ Marshmello. I was listening to Fly. I don't know what it is. It's something about that song that just gets me going. My man G King said what's up to me. He's a really good friend of mine. He gave me a lot of tips from working out. Okay, this is my second set. I went on my second set. I was able to complete it as well, and it felt fine. Like, I was like, you know what, I got it. This is my third set. Now, before we go to the last set, I just want you guys to understand, a lot of people that want to start the gym, a lot of people get carried away. And I used to be one of these people. In this case, I'm lifting 405, right? And it's going up fairly easy. I'm getting four reps. Some people get carried away when they're like, okay, you know what? I did 4 reps easy. Let me try to do 1 or 2 more. Maybe for the last set, that's maybe okay, maybe. But You want to have guidelines, like points where to stop. Don't get so carried away with going like to failure every single time and lifting heavy every single time. Make sure, try to have things programmed in a way that for your liking, and it's something that you know you could stick to and actually follow it. I was able to get it for the last 4 reps, and yes, I was extremely happy. What you see me doing here is supposed to help for any weakness. It helps to strengthen your stabilizer muscles, which carries over to every other exercise that involves your lower extremity. But I'm more so trying to master the form and make sure I feel it in my hamstrings. But yeah, I did only like 2 sets of like 15 reps each side. And then I jump over to, I recently started doing these single leg bridges. And I make sure that I squeeze for like a second at the top. That's really important because it's all about contracting and making the muscle work. So I squeeze at the top for like a second and control it coming down on the negative. And I think I did like 15 on each side, and I only did I think I did 2 sets, 2 to 3 sets. And once again, these exercises that when you do it like individually on one side, it's going to involve your core, because now you have to stabilize yourself because you only focus on one side, right? And it's going to bring out your weaknesses. So it's going to work on your weaknesses, and it's going to strengthen your stabilizer muscles that help carry over to every other exercise. For instance, doing the single leg glute bridge is going to carry over to having a stronger deadlift, having a stronger squat, because you're strengthening your glutes, you're strengthening your hamstrings, and if you have weakness on one side, you're more so balancing it out by strengthening that one side. But yeah, after that, I jumped to goblet squats with dumbbells, and same thing here. You don't have to go dramatically heavy. I went for like 15 reps, I think. I taxed myself out doing the deadlifts, so I said, you know what, I don't have to kill myself doing like a whole bunch of sets of accessories, and accessories meaning like different exercises. You don't have to kill yourself. A lot of people go to the gym and literally destroy themselves. That does not mean you had a good workout. Just because you leave the gym pretty much crawling out the gym doesn't mean you had a good workout. Progression is like what just happened here. Like I never hit 405 for 4 sets of 4 reps. Now the goal is either do 5 sets of 4 reps or go up in weight. That's a sign of progression, right? You don't have to kill yourself doing so many things, because remember, this is a journey. It's supposed to be a long-term thing, not a short-term thing. This isn't for the freaking summertime. Like, get that out of your head. This is supposed to be something long-term. So you have to look at it from that perspective. Pick exercises that accommodate your goals. Don't do squats because your girlfriend does squats. Understand what that movement is for, what it works, and how it works. And then you choose if you want to do it or not.